Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mass Effect. In the last episode, we investigated the fate of Admiral Kahuku's missing Marines, and in this episode, we got a message. Last episode, or was it the episode before? We got a message at some point in the past, anyway, from Nisana Dantius, an Asari diplomat, asking us to meet her on the Citadel because she has some stuff she wants to discuss with us about her sister being kidnapped by slavers. Keeper for the collection. So, we're going to head down and do that in a sec. There is just one more keeper on the floor, which is over here. And that's all of the keepers on the Citadel Tower, so that's nice. What have we got now? 16? Out of 21, 22? We're doing pretty well. Anyway, I'm going to now fast travel over to the embassies. Now, here at the embassies, what we want to do is come up to the lounge, which is where we discussed Samesh Bhatia's wife's case with Bosca. That was up here a few episodes ago, that was. But actually, there is one thing we can do up here, which I could have done then, but didn't, which is... that's interesting. If I haven't seen an Elcor before, they're a fun species. I'll discuss them more a bit later. But there is a keeper, surprisingly enough. And we can examine the diplomatic archives and get some experience from that, and another one there. Gotta love the free experience. Anyway, if we just come along here, we'll get to what we're actually looking for, which is... not through there, that's the same way Dam came in, wasn't it? Fool! I'm lost. No, I'm not lost, I'm fine, I know exactly where I am. She's over here. Hooray! Nisana Dantius, let's have a chat with her.
Commander Shepard, I am Nisana Dantius. I see you got my message.
You said you had a job offer.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on a cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
You want me to hunt down the people who killed her?
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Do you want me to deliver the ransom?
I've already transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Don't worry. I'll bring your sister back.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right woman for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
So, as you saw when we were out in the Artemis Tau cluster, you can just receive kind of the signal from her while you're out there, and you don't actually have to come back here. If you just, as you'll see from the quest bar at the bottom, the quest takes place in Sharjilla, in the Macedon system. You can just go there, land, and you can do the mission from there. But I thought I'd obtain it this way, again, because we're here anyway, and it felt kind of quite nice. Anyway, I'm going to go through the 10 minutes of loading screens, so I will see you back in the ship at the Artemis Tau cluster.
Now that you have experienced a Spectre's life firsthand, Garrus, do you regret leaving your security position?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats CSEC.
I am unsure how the imminent destruction of all organic life beats anything, but your enthusiasm is comforting nonetheless.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
She wasn't the most sympathetic audience.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
A brief little message from Admiral Hackett summing up the end of the reporter's request. Whatever the thing, I think the fifth estate was what the thing with Khalisah Al-Jalani was. Obviously he responds if you walloped her in the face. He responds a bit more negatively than he did there. But anyway, we want to go to this system here, which is Macedon.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher Moor. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
So, update there, certainly. That's the beginning of another quest. I believe it's just called UNC Cerberus. You only get that once you go to another system having completed Missing Marines, which we've now done. Anyway, there's things that we can do briefly in this system. If we scan, firstly, Fargelos. If we scan this, cheeky bit of Xenon. I don't think we've got Xenon yet. That's kind of cool. Marginally. Xenon actually does almost nothing in real life. Used in IMAX projectors, though, don't you know? Anyway, there's also Porolan, which is over here. And, oh, we got a lot of stuff for... Oh, I don't even know what those points were for. Anyway, if we survey this, we get... The final collection that we haven't seen so far is Matriarch Delingia's Writings. You were scanning the planet Porolan when a strange signal came from orbit. Navigator Presley determined that the signal was from an ancient beacon. Your salvage team brought the beacon aboard and found one of Matriarch Delinaga's writings in its storage compartment. Dilinaga, okay, that's how you pronounce that. Anyway, there's 13 of those and you need 10, I think it is. It'll say on the screen anyway, even if I'm not correct there. And that's the final kind of collection, along with like data discs and Turian insignias and signs of battle and whatnot. If you look up here, there is a metallic asteroid as well. This one, like all asteroids, slightly well hidden, and we get a deposit of titanium, which is kind of cool. But what we really came here for is this planet, Shardula, which has a very dense atmosphere of ammonia and oxygen. This is, well, there we go, warning, level 1 pressure hazard. Hazards are something we haven't encountered yet. Basically, if they will start to kill you the longer you spend outside the Mako, so generally remain within the Mako where possible on these. I'm going to take Liara and Tali, for reasons I will discuss once we're on the surface. Now, Shardula is one ugly-ass planet, and yeah, there's a pressure hazard, so if you get out of the Mako, you'll see that bar starting to fill up. If that gets to the top, you either start taking damage or usually you just die. So let's avoid that, and we're going to head over to the debris marked on the map. Now, as ever, debris means a crash probe, which means we can get some cool shit. I've got enough Omnigel to potentially bypass this without having to do the manual decryption, but it's not exactly that challenging. And again, armor plate. Oh, heatsinks could be quite useful, especially on snipers. Heatsink can be useful because snipers generate a lot of heat. Might allow you to fire 2 shots before overheating instead of 1. Anyway, we're going to head now down to the southeast. So down here, along with a pretty sweet view of a sun that always seems to be changing colour, you get a deposit of... I didn't mean to talk to Tali there. You get a deposit of magnesium for the collection. There we go. Magnesium! And that gives us 11 credits and experience. So, now let's head over to the southwest, to the next mineral deposit. Now, as you can see from the radar, this one's nestled right in the corner of the map, and I just drove over it. But indeed, here is some uranium, which I'm not sure we've come across yet. If we survey it, then you'll see if we've actually got it or not before. I have no idea. Anyway, let's now head up north of here to the anomaly. Now this bit looks kind of cool. There's actually some stuff going on here. But basically the main thing here is an Asari capsule. And you can tell by the name the kind of thing that's likely to be in this. Indeed, we mentioned them just a few minutes ago. It is another one of the Matriarch's writings. You can see if I hop back into the Mako. There we go. You can see that there's just, up to the north is just another mineral. So let's just head straight there. And this one, when we scan it, is a cheeky deposit of thorium, which I'm very sure we've not come across yet. Thorium's a weird metal in real life. It's one of the rare earth ones, and I can't remember what it's in. It's used for something. Anyway, that's all of the kind of random bits on the planet. So the only thing left to do now is actually to go to the point in the center, which is the slaver encampment. As ever, I save these things to last, I do all the other gathering stuff first, and I would recommend saving before doing this, because if you die, then you'll lose everything we've just done. So, save. And then let's head over to the Warlords, no, it's not Warlords encampment, Slavers encampment. Stronghold, that's what it's called.
Kill them all.
So, as you can see from the map and what Liara just said, there we go. There are enemies all around it, and they are starting to fire on us from already, but we have impossibly long range in the Mako, so you can actually, especially with clever use of the explosive cannon, take most of them out without having to ever be here. Because of A, there's a lot of them you risk getting overwhelmed, and B, the pressure hazard, I really recommend do not get out of the Mako at this point unless you absolutely have to. But as I say, we're an absolute mile away and we're fine. That's cleared up most of them already. The snipers especially will wreck you, whereas in the Mako we've lost 2 units of shield, but that's about it. We're generally fine. There's a few more around here. You can just enter the base at this point, it's worth noting, but I want to kill them all because then you get experience. There we go. There's one more, but fuck it. Let's just walk. I think if you're... No. I was going to say, I think if you're under this roof, you're somehow safe from the pressure, but that doesn't make any sense, so it's definitely not clear. Before we go in, I'm just going to quickly level up Tali and Liara. Liara can have... No, she's not Liara, she's Tali. She can have some shotguns... more shotguns, actually. More shotguns is always better. And some hacking. That's Shepard. Shepard's fine. And Liara. Oh, you're fine as well. Excellent. Now you'll start to see once we're in here why I brought Liara and Tali. Because this is an extremely closed-in environment. And if there's one thing that I personally, like my class on this, is shit at, it's closed-in environments. But Tali excels at them because she's got, theoretically... Why is she on sniper? I don't even know how that happened anyway. She's going to go on shotguns. And she's really useful on shotguns. Oh, that was a creepy voice. What am I on? I'm also on that. Okay, good. And basically, she can't do it at the moment, but Liara is really good on generally what you'd call crowd control. So, like, did I use assassination by accident? Looks like I did. Oh, well, let's assassinate this Krogan then. Basically, when there's groups of people, she can just throw them around, she can piss them off. She's just very useful in those kinds of situations. So, oh, I got hit by a warp, that was, or a singularity, one of those. Oh, I meant to shoot the Asari slave, I accidentally shot that poor woman right in the crotch. Biotic effects also, yeah, actually have like a physical effect, as you can see, so they can sometimes be slightly annoying, but they completely obscure your field of vision. That's... Oh, in the face. Can I vault over this? No, I can't. They added that in Mass Effect 2. Oh, she's been all dodgy. Let's sneak around a bit. Wow, that's a whiny, screamy voice. Oh, pirate sniper. Hello. Oh, that's a Solarian. They have a crazy helmet. They look like a proper, like, traditional alien with, you know, like the kind of plectrum-shaped head and all that. There's definitely something going on up there. I don't know what. Let's go and find out. Oh, there's a pirate there. For I am the Pirate King, he is so rough. Shut up, Doctor. Anyway, let's use warp on it from Tali. Boink. I think she missed. Yeah, she missed. I keep getting Tali and Liara's names confused for some stupid reason. And I'm terrible at close range. Both my character and actually me. So, I think we're just about done here. We just need to take out the final character, the Asari Slaver. Let's do a close range assassination. Why not? Oh, where's she gone? Oh, she's right on top of me. I'm not doing well in this fight, am I? Sabotage? Don't know why I said it like that, but hey, I've still got an assassination loaded, but I'm just not in a stable enough position to actually use it. There we go! Awesome. Now, there's a few things we can quickly that's them all dead. But, this is where this quest gets weird. No sign of Dahlia Dantius. If we come up through here, through this door control, there's a lot of stuff in here. There's a malfunctioning object, which has stuff in it. Ooh, cryo-explosive, that's awesome. It's for the grenade, it makes the grenade explode in a blast of cold, because why the hell not? Man, this is a long description. Oh, it's hard decryption, that's why. Glad we got Tali here. Ooh, high caliber. Ooh, Lancer, nice assault rifle. I'll give that to someone awesome. But anyway, oh, there's even more stuff to decrypt. Brilliant. Yeah, it's worth having someone with hard decryption here because some of this stuff contains useful items, which I will talk about when I get a chance. Chemical rounds are not the best. But anyway, if we investigate the desk, you discover evidence that the Asari leading these slavers and Nasana Dantius, an important ambassador on the Citadel, are sisters. You should return to the Presidium and confront Nasana with this. As I mentioned, there's a number of ways through this quest, and if you just checked that, if you just turned up on the planet and checked that, then you'd confront Nasana. It kind of doesn't take account for the fact that we've already met Nasana and kind of had that. And also, yeah, the Asari slaver we were fighting at the end there is actually supposed to be her sister, Dahlia Dantius, but for some reason she's not called Dahlia, she's just called Asari slaver. We'll never know. Ooh, fuel tank, let's shoot it. Do they explode on this? They probably do. I'm gonna assume they do. Maybe not. Oh my god! Yeah, they explode. Okay. Well, now we know. Right, so, enough of my foolishness aside, let's do what the nice little thing said and head back to the Citadel and confront Nasana with this.
Yes, Shepard? Did you find my sister?
Dahlia's dead, and I know she was blackmailing you.
So the truth comes out. I hope you're not angry. Surely you can understand why I lied to you. If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. That is why I misled you. I could not risk you exposing me. But now that Dahlia is out of the picture, it's no longer a problem.
I would have helped if you just told me the truth.
Perhaps you're right. I am sorry. We have trust issues in my family.
Obviously.
I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
So, you can charm her here or intimidate her and you'll get the same result, which is a little extra bonus.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. Could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits, but I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
Ooh, get a level up from that. But yeah, the main thing, she'll give you credits, but if you charm or intimidate her there, you get the Amali Council license for the Normandy Quartermaster, which is useful to have because they have some cool biotic amps and shit like that that's worth having. Anyway, we're getting towards the end of the episode now, so I'm just going to actually return to the Normandy for one final thing. So, if we come through here to the medical bay, there's Dr. Chakwas, but if we come into the back, this is where Liara Tassoni has set up shop, so let's just end the episode with a little chat with her.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up...
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Kind of a daft ending there. The let's pretend this conversation never happened. I should go. Backs away slowly. Anyway, on that note, yeah, good point to end the episode. So thanks very much for watching. Ooh, free experience. In this episode, we have successfully sorted out some weird shit between some Asari sisters and completed the Asari diplomacy quest. I assume diplomacy looks like it definitely should be within inverted comma. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've been the Doctor with the Infamous Gentleman. This has been Mass Effect, and next episode we'll just be doing a few side quests around the galaxy. Good day.